Reliance Industries takes a 54% stake in Indian robotics startup Addverb Technologies, and the launch of 5G in the U.S. will be delayed once again after carriers like Emirates Airlines stop flights to some American destinations. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Industries has acquired a 54% stake in Indian robotics startup Addverb Technologies for $132 million. Reliance plans to use Addverb Tech to implement automation across digital warehouses and expand warehousing to hundreds of locations. With $97.3 billion in real-time net worth, Ambani is the richest man in Asia and the 11th richest man in the world, according to Forbes. And that brings us to today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. It tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's richest people. Here are today's losers. Our biggest loser today is Mark Zuckerberg, down $4.8 billion with net wealth of nearly $113 billion. Our second biggest loser today is Elon Musk, down $4.3 billion with net wealth of almost $264 billion. And our third place loser is Jeff Bezos, down $3.2 billion with net worth of nearly $185 billion. Check out our website and social media for all of the latest billionaires news. AT&T and Verizon will delay the launch of their new 5G mobile services after carriers like Emirates Airline joined other major international airlines to stop flights to some American destinations. 5G may interfere with sensitive navigation equipment used during landings in poor weather. Frequencies used for the 5G services are near airwaves used by aircraft radar altimeters. Emirates says it's working with aircraft manufacturers and the relevant authorities to alleviate operational concerns. The world should invest $3 trillion in renewable energy over the next decade. That's according to UAE Minister of Industry and Advanced Technology, Sultan Ahmed Al-Jaber. Al-Jaber says the investment will create new industries, new skills, and new jobs, which makes tackling climate change simply good business. He says the UAE will supply oil and gas for as long as the world needs it, while simultaneously investing in renewable energy. Abu Dhabi's Masdar has inked a deal to develop clean power projects with Indonesia for export to Singapore. Singapore plans to import up to 4 gigawatts of low-carbon electricity by 2035. The agreement envisages the development of solar photovoltaic facilities with about 1.2 gigawatts capacity and a potential associated storage. There are plans to increase Masdar's capacity to 50 gigawatts by 2030. Oil news now, and a key crude pipeline from Iraq to the Turkish port of Ceyhan has been knocked out by an explosion. It adds pressure to already tight oil markets. The conduit transported over 450,000 barrels a day last year. Pipeline operator Botas says the fire has been extinguished and it will reopen once the necessary measures have been taken. The cause of the explosion is unknown. Staying with Turkey, and mobile gaming startup Dream Games has raised $255 million in a Series C funding. This doubles its valuation to $2.75 billion in 6 months. The company has raised a total of $468 million since its founding in 2019. Dream Games is known for its mobile game Royal Match, which has attracted many users worldwide and is consistently in the top 10 highest grossing games in different markets like the US and the UK. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and Wellcome each pledged $150 million to the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovations. The pledges come ahead of a global replenishment conference in March to support the coalition's 5-year plan to better prepare for, prevent, and equitably respond to future epidemics and pandemics. Gates says as the world responds to the challenge of a rapidly evolving virus, the need to deliver new, life-saving tools has never been more urgent. Adele's song Easy on Me has spent 9 weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of her biggest hits ever. But the song still hasn't broken a chart record. The song's reign was briefly interrupted by Taylor Swift's All Too Well and Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.